We're just going to round everybody up who has warrants for their arrest the day after Christmas. Hi Dawnies, welcome back to my channel. I know, you guys are like, how in the world are you going to talk about your mother? Don't worry, it's my mother and it's my story to tell. Plus I'm the only child, so I don't have anybody to fight with about sharing the story. You see that title, and yes, this is a true story. But don't worry, it gets better. So let me give a little background. I believe this was back in either 2002, 2003, somewhere during that time. And my mom and I would take turns taking care of my grandma. There were times I would go to work and she would watch my grandma because, as you know, my grandma was paralyzed on her left side. No, she was paralyzed on her right side. So one evening, I came home and my uncle opened the door. Now, my uncle and I didn't really get along too well, but he lived behind my grandma's house, so that's how he was able to open the door. When I saw my uncle, I was like, "Where's my mom?" And he said, "Well, baby, she just got arrested." So in this small town of California in the Riverside County area, it was known for a lot of drug abusers. Some people call it the meth capital. My mother wasn't addicted to meth, but she was addicted to other drugs. So I guess the day after Christmas, the police were like, okay, we have all these warrants. We're just going to round everybody up who has warrants for their arrest the day after Christmas. Yes, forget the new year or go into the new year. Let's arrest everybody the day after Christmas. At least they had, good food the day before. Now that they're good and full, let's arrest them. So that's how my mom got arrested. She had a warrant out for her arrest. I'm not sure if it had to do with drugs or a car accident, but anyway, she had a warrant. Now I say the Lord must have been looking after her, because once they took her to jail, she didn't last too long because she suffered from AFib, which is irregular heartbeat, and COPD and kidney disease. So since her heartbeat wasn't regulated, I guess the police officers got shooken and she ended up going to the hospital. So that's why I say the Lord must have been looking after her, because she didn't spend one day in jail. She spent a couple of days in the hospital. When she got out of the hospital, she went before the judge, and the judge basically made her go to, NA, AA, CA, whatever all those Narcotic Anonymous are. She had to basically go to all of them. And I guess she wanted me to be her moral support. So I went with her to a couple of those 12-step programs. And it's kind of funny because at that time I had just been baptized into Christ. So I was gung-ho with the scriptures. Some people say I still am, but that's okay. It's instilled in me. It's okay. And while they were going over the 12-step programs, I would write down the scriptures that associate with where they're getting this from. And with that said, I think that helped her along her path to come back with Christ. Because after so many, I think after the 12-step program or during the 12-step program and all the other meetings she had to go to, that she decided, I'm going to start going to church. She didn't go to the same church I went to, but amen, it doesn't matter. She started going to church. She started getting more into the Bible. And she became baptized in Christ. Must have been 2004. Yeah, because I know when she died, she was saying that she was 10 years clean and 10 years into the Lord. So as you see, this story isn't so bad after all. Yes, my mom was arrested the day after Christmas, but it turned out for something good. I mean, the Lord works in mysterious ways, as everybody says, and this was the bottom line, because she had so many other escapisms. I didn't even know she was still on drugs until this happened, because she was kind of a functioning drug addict. But I thank you all for tuning in, watching my story. As I always say, I am disabled, so I thank you for watching my fable so I don't have to beg you. And Dawnies, remember to toast to life, because it always makes for a great story. And continue to have great holidays. See you later. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and check to receive all notifications.